let them back up. But whenever y'all decide to go, we'll go.
Give it 30 seconds or so. Alpha, you like your new build? All right. Holy crap.
Mike, I think maybe, how good is your healing?
It's okay, I guess. Would you want me to be a healer?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll try.
We got the cleric.
I'll try to be a
Gonna be
healer.
on, yeah, cleric's on the tank, and you probably concentrate more on healing than DPS.
Okie dokie.
No, he actually.
You broke up. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Actually, stack, man.
Did you catch what he said, Mike? He broke up.
No, your fuzzy can't understand. You're breaking up. Gotcha. I'll accept. Except I don't have it.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that down.
Yeah, you know, I didn't get that spell. I should have. I'd say let's get going. Oh.
Somebody just left.
Oh, they're just jumping forward there. I think. Ready?
Yep, if you are. We don't have to talk to anybody, we just go, right?
I don't know.
Hope I didn't lock this guy out. I don't know if you can get in, but you could try. Hadn't spoken with anybody.
Yeah, they speak with us in the water. He should be able to get in. Since nobody spoke to the guy.
Are you still up there, Z?
Yeah.
All right, when he gets in, go ahead and speak to him. That's okay. It's no problem. All right, go ahead and talk to him, Z.
Sarion addresses the group.
This place has changed quite a bit since my last visit.
He begins.
These islands around us are a new development. They seem to be held up by a network of skyhooks. That jet of air over there is an example. Perhaps, with a Featherfall enchantment, you could use the jets to explore, once we've secured the chronoscope. Speaking of which, the chronoscope itself appears to be heavily warded. Whoever did it must be a powerful spellcaster. For now, stay close to me.
On dark and tattered wings, the architect of this situation flies down to greet you.
Korkaza the Mad? But she was slain!
Gasps Sarion. The Dracolich almost seems to grin as she responds.
And that would make you Sarion the Predictable, I presume? I wouldn't want to forget our proper titles, after all. Yes, I was slain. But death can be turned into an advantage if you know how.
You can't really be thinking of tinkering with the chronoscope,
Begs Sarion.
meddling with time itself? The risk! You can't predict what would happen.
Indeed. You are half right as usual, young one.
Korkaza chuckles as she flies off.
By the dragons
That
above!
sounds like something I would
Sarion
do.
roars as he shifts into his original form.
The chronoscope is activating, cycling backwards. She means to change history. Find her and stop her. I'll work on getting the warrants back.
Korkaza lands to the deck and begins to look at something electric.
Grand experiment. The results will be historic. Though I doubt anyone will ever know of your role, vital as it is. For the world will only see my final draft, and not what was edited out. For creatures of such small size, and minds, you are nonetheless adept at battle. I truly respect you and the threat you represent. Now, catch me if you can.
The Dracolich lands on an island to the west and resumes her chant.
Korkaza!
Cries Sarion.
I order you on the authority of the chamber. Lower your wards and end this.
I still serve our king. I still serve our Ganescu. I am all out. Just leave me alone.
Her voice calmed.
Of course, I participated in this.
The Dracolich rattles off an unusual spell. You feel a brief but intense pain in your skull.
With the chronoscope, I can alter time itself. And with time on my side, I am unbeatable.
The damage you've dealt to the Dracolich suddenly vanishes with a shimmer.
It was easy enough to master reworking the last minute or 10. But of course you know I won't stop there. My next steps will require test subjects. You all just volunteered. I have so many experiments to attempt. Or call them side bets, if you will. Let's begin.
With a burst of arcane magic, reality itself begins to twist and tear.
Sister, what have you done?
Sarion's voice cries over the gulf. Sarion's voice somehow carries to you all.
She sent a simulacrum of herself back into one of your own timelines. Some of you must follow and stop her in the past. But we cannot ignore this battle in the present either. Divide your forces, and quickly!
You spot Korkaza landing on the eastern side. You find yourself in a familiar cave, feeling quite strange. The air seems dank and still. Yet somehow, you still feel the sharp winds of the floating island you just left. It's the sensation of release.
Veil's fate cannot be
How ironic.
Chuckles Korkaza. The maroon topples with a crash. You glance up to Korkaza and note that her replica is already beginning to fade away.
Interesting.
She states flatly, before vanishing altogether.
Still, that single-minded brute has a point. History appears to be repeating itself. We need to explore our options further. On to greater things,
Whispers Korkaza as she takes wing. You spot Korkaza landing to the northeast.
Through the chronoscope, I can see you all. Each one of your threads in a great weave. So slender, but so bright. And with so many other threads ending when they meet yours. Time and again, it was your thread that continued and not theirs. Perhaps that can change, now that we are both here together in this special moment I have prepared for you.
Another tear in time appears. Something shadowy and familiar flickers inside it. Korkaza flies on.
Who wants to have?
I can try it.
Alrighty.
The Dracolich's simulacrum greets you.
Recognize our new playground. I'm not keen on General Horod's season control.
Somebody's got the aggro with one of them. You got the others.
Time to make a change.
The hope strikes hard and Ethereus loses focus. shadows rail and depart. Korkaza fades as well, with a frustrated
Yeah,
hiss.
wow, that was quick.
I still see no
Yeah, it was.
solutions.
Your kind are as fragile as new-laid eggs.
Woo!
What valiant spirits you all are when bound together. It almost makes me doubt my conclusions. Doubt that Eberron's jumbled amalgam of races will shatter in the face of the future. Almost. One race shows a particular fortitude against the coming peril. It may turn the tide.
I'm almost finished. Korkaza, whatever you've set in motion, we'll stop it. You're out of time.
Such a disappointing student.
Sighs Korkaza.
You truly understood what's happening. You know I have all the time in the world.
Thank you, but
The Warforged are remarkable creations. If I'm right, they will be highly resistant to the doom that will claim our world. Yet their method of repopulating is severely limited in most of the timelines. Oh, he's noticed you. Let's hear his words one more time.
The Lord of Blades turns his hateful gaze to you. Ganon once chained the entire Warforged race to their greed. Now he has found this, the very source of our being. The bane and its light, and gained power beyond what we once were. Voices! Stay out of my mind. My will is my own.
Howls the Lord of Blades as he clutches his head. Repeated exposure to the Forge seems to have side effects.
Power enough to destroy every fleshling, every Warforged traitor who sympathizes with the enemy. This corrupt city, beginning with you. Bows to me. So many voices. No, I am no mere shell. I am no one's servant.
Growls the Lord of Blades as he struggles with something only he can see.
Bows to me.
Whatever the Lord of Blades' mind was contesting with, he seems to have lost. A strange creature now perches on his head, working its tendrils deep into his skull. The voice clearly not his own. The Lord of Blades intones,
Finally, I am in full control of this body. Vengeance, illegal. I restore the Forge's intent purpose. Bows to me.
I can see in this picture would make it to Doomsday. He never could control the Creation Forge. This was a mistake. Your actions are more significant than I realized. Congratulations on saving Eberron from another quarry invasion. Again.
The simulacrum mutters in annoyance and begins to fade.
Good job, everybody. That was pretty easy.
As the last time Rift
Yeah.
stabilizes, the wards
Wow,
around the
that was
Chronoscope
easier, a lot easier than I thought it was going to
Korkaza
be.
takes wing, positioning herself over the chronoscope. Sarion rises to meet her. The chamber is coming for you, sister. Any moment now, they'll realize your wards are down. Surrender and return with me to Arganesson. Even in your state, we'll find a place for you. Something productive. Korkaza seems dazed.
How could I be so blind? I had it all wrong, changing the past to change the now. It's the future I need to see. My age and still a fool.
What is your answer?
This is your last chance.
Cries Sarion. A
Kinda
chorus of
long-winded, ain't
movements
he?
announces the arrival of more dragons. The Dracolich's jaws part in what might be considered a grin.
I'm going to find a way to save you, young one. To save Arganesson.
Both dragons begin to cast spells. The chronoscope reacts immediately
I am.
with dramatic effect.
Appreciate this.
As the glare fades, you can see Korkaza, her body absolutely still, suspended above the chronoscope, frozen in time. Whatever she was attempting, it seems to have backfired.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Sarion lands and calls you over.
Good job, everybody.
This crisis has ended. Gather to me, heroes, and be rewarded. Then you must leave. This place will be sealed forever if it cannot be destroyed.
Oh, sorry. I wish I had rooms like that.
Oh, nada. Yeah.
Alrighty. You want to look and see what you needed out of Project Nemesis, Mike? Well, Brianna went to the store and got me 2 bags of Twix, so I am in Twix heaven.
Man, you're going to be so big you just have to roll out of that bed.
Right over. Thanks, Stag, man. Appreciate your help. Appreciate you, man. Take care. All right, talk to her, man. Thank you.
Yeah, there's that attunement case in there, which would be nice. But I imagine a lot of people will want that.
All right, take care. Hard again, Mike. Z, what do you think?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Anybody in the group know how to do the puzzles and shoot the laser?
Not a clue.
Neither.
Nope, never done that. All I ever did was kill stuff in there.
Me too. I'll put it in the LFM. All right, it's up. I sent Sam a message about an hour ago, Z, and I hadn't heard back from him.
He may not have her phone with her.
Very true.
Well, it's probably nighttime there. She might be asleep, too.
Don't do